Welcome to the stream. I am streaming some Madden 17. I am playing a franchise mode with the Bengals 2018 roster, and
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
okay, my audio went out. I'm sorry. It's the Bengals 2018 roster and season. Game 5. I'm playing the 4-0 Jacksonville Jaguars.
Send it over to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 5 matchup.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today, we're set for
we're about to kick it off
between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Guyton. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, focus on this Bengal team.
If anybody follows my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv Harris_Gaming25, we'll play. I will add you, or we'll play in a franchise mode together, or something on the live stream.
This first month, they're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Okay, we're about to kick it off. Hopefully I can beat Jacksonville.
And off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Okay.
So here's the first drive.
I like to blitz a lot, that's for sure.
Led out by their quarterback out of Central Florida.
So it's probably what I'm going to do.
I can't help but chuckle because I always remember when Blake Bortles got drafted as the 3rd pick in the draft, the year he came out of UCF. So many people were in shock. They couldn't believe that the Jacksonville Jaguars had not tipped their hand ahead of time. I think they were very happy to get him once they did.
See, my defensive coordinator knows what I like to do.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And this one goes nowhere.
Leonard Fournette? I don't think so. Rookie.
And it'll be second down.
As a guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open spaces. But it's awfully difficult at times because
Oh, yeah. I'm bringing the house.
Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open spots.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. And this is caught.
That's a nice catch.
There.
Absolutely nice catch. It's my rookie corner. Well, technically a rookie. He was injured last year.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun.
William Jackson.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing.
There's a 4-0 power at.
To be helping in a big way.
Now look at the starting unit, and here's to you, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, I like that one. Allen Robinson, I love coming out of Penn State. Everyone kept telling me.
Welcome to the stream.
And I kept pointing to the film and saying yes, but he catches everything. He's definitely a threat.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Hey.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. And while we have a moment, let's meet the starters.
3rd and 1.
And beef up their secondary, and they did that with their first-round selection. William Jackson, the 3rd out of Houston, has speed, good eyes in the secondary, and is aggressive on the corner.
Defense has to stand tall here. 3rd.
I try anything once, why not?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's
Got the first.
yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
It's really simple to say. They know their identity that they are a passing team, but one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Finding time. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee.
Wide ass open. And on top of all that, he had all day long to throw the football. That is something I just cannot do.
See it all over the place, but what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Oh, yes, sir.
Knocked back to the 20.
George Ioka.
3 yards, and now it's second down.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
Bortles now to throw. And
Damn. That dude's fast. Who the hell is that? I'm serious. That little dude catch that ball and run like hell. Little short fucker. Number 11.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. And probably the wise decision there. No one opening.
Now, 4th down. I finally got off the field. Can you believe it?
Not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead.
Well, Jacksonville strikes first.
Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally. That's the expectation. When you get the ball and you start moving it and you're rolling, you think you're going to end up in the end zone. But they should be happy with the 3. A good way to get things going here in this game.
And they're going to start this.
No, no.
As they get it up past the 30. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the former Texas Christian University Horned Frog, Andy Dalton.
And there's no substitute for experience in this league, and what it usually leads to, a whole lot of confidence. Andy Dalton is sharp with where to go with the football now. I think he sees reads before they actually even happen. He can sense them now, and he is one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL.
I set it down to get a cigarette off the back. I knocked myself off somehow. Okay. No Spotify, no. Sorry about that, guy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but a guy carrying.
That's a nice run on 1st down.
Really nice run.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Second down, Dalton.
That's a nice pass breakup.
His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. First drive for this offense today, and our first chance to get a look at Tyler Eifert.
And he's part of the new wave of tight ends in the NFL. They use them in every position, sometimes even by themselves as a wide receiver.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. And able to find Green. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him 10 yards on that one. And
that was a nice catch.
So we have now seen connection number one between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah.
Seemed like I had to wait forever for him to get open.
Adriel Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton learned his full name as well because he figured out quickly. This is going to be I got to know this guy in a big way.
Passing. It's Dalton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it.
First time I targeted a rookie, he drops it.
And time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
Telvin Smith is a college safety who's transitioned very well to outside linebacker in the NFL. He runs down most plays.
Come on, look here.
First down pass play. Now it's second down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there.
5 yards.
Third down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Dalton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise?
Hey, he got me the first down.
And I think we saw a college.
That's all that really matters.
Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down.
I'm trying this, but this guy over here seems like he's covered all the time. Slow getting in and out of routes.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy.
Not this time.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he carries this one all the way down.
And I'm on the move.
A very solid gain of 27.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things.
Yeah, I try it. Why not? Everybody else does. Or do I cut it on the inside?
Routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And Dalton to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
He keeps telling I ain't going to throw his ass.
Passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So 2nd and goal here from the 9. Give him right around.
Good run the ball pretty fast.
They want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengals.
That ought to be a flag. He rolled me to the ground for about an hour.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Sean squeeze him now for the extra point. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department. As this
I need to get a kicker.
6-3 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They kicked the crap out of it that time.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Weird. Anyway, I take a 6-3 lead.
Gearing up as they take the field. And we're going to get a peek at some of the hits that have helped them get this first half lead.
And you know how the best hits happen? by being really good on that side of the ball in terms of fundamentals, being in the right spot, diagnosing plays well, and being there at the point of attack. They are really making it happen.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Sean Williams that time in on the stop.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not as successful as he'll get back.
That was a no-no.
Just a 1
I
yard.
came up, to his legs got up under.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Here's Bortles to throw.
He came back and got that football.
And he takes this one all the way across midfield.
He had all week to throw the football.
It's
It's like if I'm getting no pressure on him,
marching the ball downfield.
they complete it every time.
Up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays. That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Nah, nah, nah. Touchdown. I don't know if they're calling that a sack or a fumble, but.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball, put it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly
Nick Vigil, the third-round draft pick.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is.
We got this, so I take a 13-3 lead. The defense stood up and done something.
And you can bet they're preaching
And they're 4-0. Welcome to the stream.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
If you follow my Twitch account, which is twitch.tv/Harris_Gaming25, you know, we'll play each other on a live stream.
They'll come out in the pistol. Here's the option going right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And on this play, the
God bless it.
was the defensive end, and he was totally.
I shouldn't have done that play.
He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. Completes it to Lee. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. And he'll just...
You had to throw it away.
So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, I get the football back. See what I can do with it. Seems like I've been having my way with him. But not just offensively, but defensively.
Fielded just inside the 30.
A flag. This is blocking it back. That's who I thought was going to be deep.
Dalton, 1st and 10.
Oh, he's wide open. He's wide open for 6. I burnt him like he stole something. And he was a top free agent corner and got big bucks, and he just absolutely, John Ross just burnt him. When I mean burnt like bacon. Touchdown.
Big time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you. I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front.
And I didn't even like that draft pick. I thought the Bengals needed to draft Jonathan Allen. I'm an Alabama man. But at the end of the day, they took the receiver. It made me so mad I didn't even watch the rest of the draft. First time in 20-some odd years I started watching the NFL draft.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Team on the field now as they will send
this game's a blowout in the first quarter. I thought they were going to give me some
and this will be a touchback as that
good competition tonight.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
Let me check something here. I know my settings couldn't have got off. No. Well, maybe I need to move it up a notch.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense.
Oh yeah, Leonard Fournette ain't getting very much of nothing. 8 rushes, 13 yards.
Vincent Ray, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
After watching that play and result, I go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to move the ball running it against the #1 defense? He gave us no indication, didn't tip his hand at all, so we have to see how this unfolds as this game moves along.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. And this one caught by Cameron Brate.
Tell you what, he sure can throw the ball. So, against my secondary anyway.
At the end of one. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. We'll return to Cincinnati after this.
Shocked about that John Ross. I mean, he beat him badly. When I mean badly, I mean badly.
Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
Hi, welcome to the stream.
As we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Nothing again. For some reason, I've been stopping him.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down.
Wide open again.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively.
Yeah, no one I can get no pressure. When I do blitz, my secondary gives up big plays.
But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually
Oh yeah, baby.
quicker than it
Oh
normally
yeah.
does. Has to slide and find open space to throw.
That's a sack.
Forward, it'll be second down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker.
I'm waiting on him all day long. 10 rushes, 12 yards.
That's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them. We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
From midfield, here's Bortles. He's got time.
He's got all day to throw the football. Look at that.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. That one goes for 36 yards. These guys told us, these guys being the coaches, they wanted to really stretch the field, get the ball
Man,
deep.
Jacksonville's starting to
And you know when you stretch the
field, I know that.
in one-on-one situations, that allows your better athletes to go up and get the football. I love the preparation that they put into this. They made it a priority.
Look at that.
Got what they expected.
7
John
yards.
pulls off some college stuff.
With a 2nd and 3.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Come on, defense.
And they'll run it here. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles.
I don't think so.
At the 10-yard line. 2 yards.
That was a good play with Montez Burfict.
It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and
Go for
tackling
it, Jacksonville.
immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw
Don't believe
that
they
on this
will.
play right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And Cundiff able to knock it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
26.
And that field goal
But
wraps an
it could be
11-drive.
That's a lot of offense.
14 because they've had 2 opportunities in the red zone.
You run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He burns my clock off.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no
In the last 2 drives,
touchback, and it comes
and actually picked me apart passing football.
set to go again. Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence.
Yeah,
Does a great
keep it
deal
that
for your
way.
team. Gives them a lead, and they
No
feel really
picks.
good about how they're playing. I think he expects
No turnovers, that's for
I
sure.
was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down.
If I could have got by him, he was already gone.
Gain on the play, and it'll be
At least 20 yards downfield.
And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
They always that changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that
Good
play,
Lord.
the free safety was there, no gain.
They hadn't really stopped me running the ball tonight.
It's going to set up 3rd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And Eifert has it. And he takes this one just
wide open, actually.
all the way to the 49.
Didn't think he would be.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball and gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
0-4. Surprisingly. Dallas 1-3.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Evades the tackler, and now some space. A very solid gain of 27.
Woohoo.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100%.
He just pushed him out of the way.
All the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball.
Joe Nixon likes to slap little girls.
But that doesn't make the defense bad.
Dalton operating in the red zone now.
Oh, man.
Incomplete there. He was
It
looking
was just a little bit too soon.
Green that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down following the incompletion. They send Green to the left on his own. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. Green's got it over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Finally. He dropped the last 2.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Well, looking down at my game card here, that's 5 drives now for them and 4 touchdowns. I think anybody would take an 80% ratio.
I'm sure that they would, but if you flip it over to the other side of the ball, what are they going to hang their hat on? There was one possession. They held them to no score whatsoever. That's where they're going to try and build on.
Good God.
And again, it's no good.
Can't kick a leg.
Bird's coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half.
I definitely had me a kicker.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go.
Okay, guys. Let's not give up a lot of big plays.
Exactly. You put him through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense.
Flag shit.
I don't know if that helped in the contract.
Wide open again. Now he ripped it out.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Holding offense.
From the offense, AJ Cann.
So holding by the offense and maybe now got to
Leave that South Carolina.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They go play action here on first down. He's got time in the pocket.
Damn, he had all day. Finally.
He was knocked as he threw it. And
Got a little bit of pressure on that time.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
yeah, he's since being hurried. He got
Train
rid of it
play
before
one.
taking the hit, but incomplete.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. And
I don't know why he even threw it. This was short.
only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
3 yards.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. And to give this time to the tailback. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively.
Nothing all night long.
Forces a punt situation on fourth.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
Wrong kick the ball.
And now the Bengals.
They got plenty of timeouts, so I could use it.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is brought in at the 21. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Yeah, I got a minute 19.
Shift to the defense of the Jaguars now. They have to recover a little bit. Last time, they couldn't stop the run. They really couldn't stop the pass either.
And it wasn't just physically. It's mentally, because the offense appears to be a step ahead of them. No matter what they call, it's working. So they've got to get something figured out. And usually, you need a big play to get things turned around.
They gave up the touchdown on that balance attack.
Did he catch it?
Now this drive. He couldn't quite hold it.
Oh,
Ball pops out, incomplete.
On any
rookie.
pass in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. Boyd's the target, and he
yeah.
hits it in the middle.
I figured out how to throw it.
For only a couple, it brings up third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into.
Good God, he ran into each other.
Tyler Boyd, the
Boo.
Panther, was the target. And it's fourth down. So on fourth
I
down,
better not take no
it's the
chance.
left-footed punter Kevin Huber to punt it away. Back deep, Rashad Green. Oh, it's a wobbler here. It'll be called just a 22-yard.
Damn, they ain't kicking the ball very far.
And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a
They can use all their timeouts.
It's just their first, so they'll have two.
I'd like to take this second to welcome everybody to the stream. I would say tonight, but it's early in the morning actually. Got bored and said, why not?
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
It's about getting close to football season.
To the left side. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Lee's got it over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
Hopefully nothing.
Bortles now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
That's a rare incomplete pass with the way they've been throwing tonight.
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Bortles will try again on 2nd down. And Brate, the tight end's got it. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Can't find anyone open. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch.
Touchdown, man.
And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds.
I thought he hit the pylon. The ball didn't go.
That close to the
Good.
end zone, I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before. Getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Finally scored.
Into the end zone.
Touchdown Jaguars.
A great effort there.
Go
As the
figure.
first half is winding down, and the Jaguars get a score closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Billy Cundiff now to kick the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with time quickly fake.
Excuse me a minute.
in the second.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to.
I think we'll find out just
Little
how much
audio
they
trouble.
trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now they try the right side here. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Bengals secondary has held up to this point. The Jaguars have 2 straight weeks in the passing department, and so it just hasn't been a big part of their offense. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Continuing on the drive, Dalton's on target on the slant. This play goes for a score. The Bengals go up by 3. Now 1st and 10. Ball's going to be up for grabs here. Bengals recover the ball and return it for a touchdown. Bengals push the lead to 10. Moving down.
Okay, guys, this second half, my friend's going to play the second half.
Bengals now up by 17.
So I'm going to let him play the 3rd and 4th quarter. But if you enjoy the stream or anything and want to follow us, you can follow me at twitch.tv/Harris_gaming25. And we'll link up and play a live stream together. There you go. You're on the clock.
Quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
All right. Come on, John.
All right, here we go to start the second half.
As they get back out there, they are down on the scoreboard as we begin the second half and looking to avoid a bigger deficit.
And I can just hear the coaches now. I can hear the head coach. Guys, first 5 minutes, first series of the second half, offense or defense, you've got to set the tone.
They'll try to set that tone here.
All right, here we go. First part of the second half. This is I haven't really used before, but I'm gonna give it a try and see what it does for me.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Caught
Not too bad.
over the middle. 7 yards to pick up on the
around 7 yards.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They come out here in the eye. Here's Dalton looking for.
Oh, pass I throw an interception. It's not going to start.
In enemy territory at the 42-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception. So maybe
don't blow my game now.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set.
The only game that got blowed was you.
Out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Now Bortles throwing on second down and unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. 5 receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. Throwing his Bortles on third down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Brad Nordman now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
You know, it's always a plus when you throw an interception and don't give up nothing home.
Been playing pretty good defense all night long.
It's got some hang time to it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people. It led to a really nice game.
They come out here in the eye. Throwing, Dalton, and the catch good. It's Eifert. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough.
Trying to stick some of them up.
For the completion.
So 1 yard to go here on third down.
They're hurting.
Stand on your feet.
I don't care.
Huh?
Yeah, just shirt, anything.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves.
Went ball pretty good.
I'm not running too bad myself either.
Just use some force and move forward.
You know, they passed the ball on me a lot.
I know.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the
That was a good run.
Yeah, it was.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're
6.4 yards tonight.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
It's second down. Dalton looking. Green's got it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
First down.
With some experience and some moxie, you enter the
I don't know why I really passed it on
because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
He's going to go down. He's picking about 4 or 5 yards a time.
I'm sure you do that in real life.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
secondary target for a really nice game.
So
And that's exactly
on
what
that
on the first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5.
I want to welcome everybody that's watching the live stream and have viewed it. Playing a little bit of Madden 17 with the 2018 Bengals roster and season.
A little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that
They send Green to the left on his own. Now Dalton looking for his tight end Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked off here. A big seam. And
Pick 6, and that was huge.
Very huge.
And he will take this one.
I don't even know why I threw to him because I never really go that much to him.
Nickel package.
At least on that side of the building. That was real huge. Now I got to come back and get it back.
Against, that was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
And I was driving too. I said I would have scored, but I was definitely driving.
It's 2 turnovers in the second half. And what has it led to? 14 points, or I know 7 for sure.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jaguars defense as they get ready to set up shop. They're hoping to keep this margin right where it is, trailing third quarter. Don't want to get down anymore.
You're exactly right. They're in no position to give up any more points. They have to keep it in a spot where if their offense does catch a spark and get hot, they've got a chance to come back and win this game.
I guess the word manageable, you always want to keep it manageable, right?
Make sure that the game doesn't get away, and mentally you look up at the scoreboard and say, there's no chance of us coming back. Some of the most unselfish players on.
Now you're running with Bernard, you know that, right? You know you're running with Bernard.
Yeah.
But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's
Try to kill a little clock plus,
That's going to set up an interesting.
get a good drive going, maybe score.
Defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs.
Trying to slow at least their momentum off that pick 6 though.
And it was stopped by a second level player.
Passing, it's Dalton. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Dropped it.
This is. I can hear my own
know what I'm doing.
ringing in my ears right now. You can't
Know
run
what I'm doing.
until you catch it. Trying to get those rack
You already
yards
know.
before he secured it.
You might as well just come on down, Chico Bean.
Send Green to the left on his own. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
You look, I went to him anyway, even though he was coming.
And they have it at the 38-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner.
Covered and I still throw it to him.
Out of one of your linebackers. Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Lee's got it over the middle.
That's a flag.
Hopefully it's on him.
Pass, roughing the passer. Nope, blocking it back. Phew.
Still first down.
Good Lord, this game turned around very fast. I think it was 26-13, wasn't it, at halftime?
26 to 13, so
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one
Got
down
hold him.
about the 40. 4 yards.
What is it, third down?
I think so.
Wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But boy, for a team that's had trouble.
Oh, 2nd and 12. I thought it was 3rd down already.
No, because it was blocking it back. That's right, because that was a bigger gainer.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging
That little number
I don't
11.
know how he stayed in bounds going.
That little number 11, he ate me up too. That and 15 done good. They got a good offense. I mean, they're 4-0 on the game.
Wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I know. They picked me apart just then.
He's making plays.
I've got to get a stop here.
And they'll go on the ground. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Right about that block from that a few minutes ago, so I thought it was no 3rd down.
Really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner. Filled the gap.
At least holding the 3.
It's caught right.
Not like that.
They'll get 9
Split
there.
it apart. 3rd and 1, I should say they got the first.
And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition
First
of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he takes
Got it, too.
13 and picks up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Damn.
Okay, no score on that play.
They're going to take a 1-point lead more likely.
All year long, you know they
Unless they just falter. Which I'm hoping that happens.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short
Got to stop here. There's no answer buzz around it.
But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now Bortles. This is Yeldon on the dump off. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That was huge.
So now here comes the field.
Now we still got a 3-point lead more likely. Heading to the 4th. We can run the ball, run some clock down, that'd be good.
After this break, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They're going for it. I got to.
They called timeout and went for it.
Yeah, now I'm going calling a timeout to readjust my defense. So I got into pre-get defense thinking that they wouldn't be going for it.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Gotta have this one. And that is called.
Got the score.
Touchdown.
That was something I didn't know what I was in.
Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the score. And the Jags are an extra point away from taking the lead. And partner,
man,
what's killed me has been turnovers.
Yeah, you can't turn the football over.
Because ordinarily the safety.
My defense has been decent, but
they found the opening and exploited it.
So that drive
just turned the ball.
Plays all told, and it results.
Nobody to blame but me on that.
Jacksonville, fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Getting ready to go again. Here's Andy Dalton marching back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. But you've got to make some changes.
Try to get it back.
But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's taking the 43 picking up the first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why.
Tell you what, my field goal kicker sucks too. So.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this.
That was a nice move by Joe.
That was sweet.
Gets into enemy territory.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground?
Cross midfield, so.
For the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle. Here we go with 2nd and 7. And on the ground they go with a running back. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's a pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this
20 rushes for $128.
Well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line is going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
Yes.
I don't know what I think. I guess I was thinking about picking up my first down, so you don't keep the driving line. Start running on top.
Dalton gives to Bernard. Oh, nice spin.
What a good spin move.
Memories.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They come out here in the eye. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
But it was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
And now to the air, Dalton. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Now Bernard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
What do you think?
It's tight.
I know, if I don't make this kick, they're still down by 1.
Just make sure you stop it before it gets to the A.
So now
And make sure it's centered a little bit. Well, this dude right here don't have a strong leg.
And Sweezum will get this one to go. It's good.
Maybe. I wasn't so sure. If it was 4th and 1 or 4th and 2,
turnover.
maybe even 4th and 3, I would have considered it.
They turnover fast.
I know. We've only got a 2-point lead.
See that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense.
I said I wasn't quite sure about, kicking, but I wasn't quite sure that I wasn't too confident I could pick up 5 yards on a 4th down.
You'll get this one.
They got great field position too.
I just better hope my defense
comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Last time they were out,
I just hope my defense will
get it out the corner.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can
hard on that
and put more points on the board.
Watching if you're
going to stop to or focus on
we wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of this.
Wrong defense. Hold down A and then exit.
Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. And Brate, the tight end's got it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down.
That's nice.
Not no more than field goal range. Needed that. That just took him out of field goal range.
Loss of 14. And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. Now Bortles surveying the field. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Right.
Needed that.
And that brings up 4th.
Needed that.
Here's Brad Nordman now.
Going back in his, he got 3 timeouts. I'm going to go.
That plays a statistic that's going to be the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
They got 3 timeouts and 2-minute warning.
Not easily.
Keep that in mind. So I wouldn't hike that football into a 2-minute warning. Right before it.
If they want a chance.
No.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
I already thought about that. Nothing else, I'll make them burn their timeouts.
The football here as we get your reset.
Yeah.
They've got a 2nd down now.
We still need 1 more 1st down.
Yeah, at least. I'm going to try to get it here, too. Give me 1 to 2 1st downs, dude. It'll just about be over with.
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout.
Got to throw it now. There's no doubt.
throw it.
You don't have to, dude. You're gonna run it twice, they're gonna call timeout. Too much time on that clock.
Yeah, but I'm hesitant I'll throw another pick.
If you throw slants, you'll be alright.
That's what I've been throwing the picks on.
You gotta time them up.
Defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Finding time. And
That's flag.
Incomplete. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had
no,
wow.
That's one you need
no, I've got no choice but to
Perfect
throw.
situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you
That's just too much damn time over.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They send Green to the left on his own. Bengals going for it. Here's Dalton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Wow.
I know, right?
what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
They've already got the field goal, so
Oh, yeah, that's right.
you need probably, if there's on incomplete passes, it's fine. But if they run the ball, you need
That's correct.
to call timeout.
Back to throw. Green's got it over
Don't call timeout yet.
the completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He's back to throw.
Get him, get him, get him. Sack!
Taken down. What a
Huge sack!
back to throw. Lee's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Bortles in the offense remains put on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Bortles got to have this one. And Robinson with a big kick.
And he got it.
Ooh,
On 4th down.
I know, right? That just gives them a field goal for sure.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, the connection to
Just give them goddamn ball.
that throw good for 4.
May need to
Because
call
I could not.
timeout, spare some kind of minutes.
Now hang on here. Timeout called. Timeout called by the defense.
I know. And he caught it in coverage, too.
Talk things over. We'll step aside.
I fucking voted it in. Because I threw too many damn picks this time. And what?
2nd down to the offense in
There you go, that's what I did.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll wind up
Now he got
on
a
the
timeout.
bench here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the pass.
Did he fucking catch that?
Yep.
Oh, man.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards.
They're going for it, dude.
Efforts like that from your
Did he even get it off in time?
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, he
Makes the
won.
quarterback look a whole lot
I didn't think he got it off in time at first.
Another heartbreaking loss.
It's all because of my fault. I threw too many interceptions.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because finding ways to click.
Well, that's the end of the stream for the night, fellas. Another heartbreak loss. Until tomorrow,
for the Jaguars.
I'm David. That's John.
At home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans.
Thanks for watching.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals.
Thanks for watching.